Hey everybody, Sammy here at SFI Sports Cards, back with another video. Today is July 19th. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we're going to look at some newer cards that I've picked up. So, we're going to go into the card drawer and see what we can find. I do like these kind of videos, showing random cards, because that way I don't have to plan anything. We all find out together what cards are going to pop up. You know, when I get a new card, I have a specific drawer I can put them in. For future videos, I'll shuffle them up when I add something new. So, who knows what we'll get into. These are not high chase cards or anything. Nothing too expensive. Pretty much these are impulse buys, but still fun cards to look at, check out. But first, I have a question. Have you ever gone over and visited Scoot's Collectibles? I was on his page today looking at his love for Pittsburgh Pirates cards and Steelers cards, vintage graded, vintage raw, oddball cards. He's got sets that he shows off once in a while. I'm going to cut away real quick and show his home page. Here you go. He's got all sorts of videos, you know, a wide variety of stuff, so head on over there if you're interested. You should be interested. He's got some cool stuff to show. And I have noticed that he participates in quite a few VRs. So he is supporting the community, which is great to see. His channel's been up for about, 4 months? And I only see 66 subscribers. And when I saw that today, I was like, wow, are you kidding me? So after this video, take a trip over to his channel, give him some support. I don't think he's one to think subs are priority, but it's always nice to at least know people are supporting you on a regular basis. So check out his channel, sub him up if you like what you see. Always great to check out new collectors, you know, trying to do their thing. So let's do my thing next. We're going to look in these drawers, see what we got. This top drawer first should be more of the modern cards down to like 1990, I believe. So we're going to start on the left side. I've got a couple piles in there, so let's see what we get. First card. Okay, so this card was gifted to me by Joe over at Four Soft Corners. This beautiful David Cone triple relic. If I can take it out, we'll get a better look at it. This is a beauty out of 99. Now, most of you probably know David Cone pitched a perfect game. And that happened to be on Don Larson Day, who threw a perfect game in the World Series, 1956, at Yankee Stadium. So there's that link to them. Kind of eerie that it happened, but, you know, sometimes that's the way things go. This is a great card. You know, this is a thickie. Shines really well. And yeah, out of 99. That will go well in my Yankee pitchers that have won championships with the team. So thank you again, Joe. Love this card. Next, we're going to go down a drawer. This is the 80s drawer on the left. I think on the right side is Henderson cards. So we'll start on the left side. What we got? All right. We have some hockey here. This is a Joe Sakic OPG rookie card. And I love this because he's got that Nordiques sweater on. Now, if this card does look familiar to some of you out there, I did recently see this on Ken's Cardboard channel. He did a VR for Dylan. Cards that go together. He showed the Topps rookie and the OPG rookie side by side. And I was like, hey, I've got that card and I have not even shown it yet. Just waiting for it to pop up in a random card pull video. And of course, it pops up not too long after I watched that video. So, what do you know? Card's in great shape. Would look fantastic in a slab. Now, I have graded a hockey card before through SGC, but I'm kind of interested in slabbing up a hockey card in a KSA slab, which is like the Canadian grader. Might try it out sometime in the future. But a great player, Joe Sakic. I remember him with the Avalanche, and he was a beast. Definitely a force on the ice. So I finally get to show the Sakic OPG rookie card. So glad. Next, bottom drawer. This drawer is the vintage drawer. And I believe it is pre-1980 cards. So, and you know, vintage means, you know, it has a different meaning for different collectors, which is the way I think it should be. I don't think it should be like a universal, this is vintage and this isn't vintage. It's like, I think it just is up to the collector. But that's how I feel about it. But let's get into it. Let's see what we got to show. All right. I've had this card for a little while, and it is the 1960 Leaf of Ken Boyer, where I love to collect any of his cards. Nice little set. 60 Leaf. Now, when I bought this card, the image posted on eBay had a white background. And this card definitely is not without its flaws. Upper left-hand corner, I believe there is a mark. Not too bad, you know. But like down the center of this card, let's see if we can find it. Right there. There's this big gash right here. I mean, it's not a big gash, but it is prominent. You know, I'm not trying to hide anything from you. And I think there's a little fold there at the bottom. Maybe it was in some kind of holder before. But anyway, like at arm's length away, it looks great. But like I said, not without some issues with it, but it's no big deal. You know, this card's not going anywhere. A nice black and white of the, in my mind, should be Hall of Famer. I mean, he was probably the best third baseman in the National League for like a good 8 years straight. You know, won MVP, Gold Gloves, World Series. I think he won a batting title. But yeah, the great Ken Boyer. Happy to have that one. Let's go back to the top. Let's try the right-hand side this time. What do we got? Okay, this card. Even though I shuffled up my piles in the drawer, just so happens, I just got this card not long ago. And it is a set that I wasn't too familiar with from the 90s. But this is a great card. It is the Jeff Bagwell Sweet Strokes. And great aesthetics to this card. Love these 90s inserts. Bagwell is one name that I don't seek out, but it's always good to have his cards on hand, I think. One of the great seasons, 1994, the strike year. I think he hit 368, 39 homers. So he was on pace. He was chasing the home run record along with Matt Williams that year. That was the same year Tony Gwynn hit 394. It's got that, 90s, mid-90s design on the back. Yeah, but if you like these cards, I do. Some pretty big names that go along with this set. There's a Griffey, there's a Bonds, I've seen Frank Thomas. They do look pretty cool. And it was like a set I've never really seen before. I just came across it, but couple bucks if that. So glad to pick that one up as well. Couple more. Let's go see what new Henderson I may have picked up on the right side here. Alrighty. Another set I love seeing. Look at this Fleer Metal Universe. Awesome. This, Metal Universe is something that back when I was collecting early on that I couldn't really get my hands on too many of them because, back then, if you go to wherever you went to buy cards, it was mostly Topps, Donruss, Fleer, Upper Deck. Hardly ever got your hands on Metal Universe, but at least I couldn't. And even, packs back then were pretty expensive. But really neat card here. Add to the Ricky collection. Metal Universe, and he does, it's like around his helmet there. Is that supposed to be like in space or something? Must be. I mean, I guess cool touch. It's embossed here a little bit, so yeah. Great looking card, if I do say so myself. What year is this? 97? Yep. Can't go wrong with Metal Universe. Last, let's do a vintage card. What do we got? Okay. I do like picking up cards that are great shape, good quality, that aren't going to press your wallet too much. I found this one of Bill Moose Skowron. This is 64 Topps. And I thought it looked great shape. This is later on in his career. The Senators. Terrific looking card. A lot of great years with the Yankees, which I'll show you right here. Now this card looks awesome. There is a blemish on this one as well. See if you can spot it. It's right on his cap. Let's see if we can capture it here. Right there. But, you know, this card was worth, or not worth, but I bought it for a couple bucks, so I'm not complaining whatsoever. But, you know, a big name during his time with the Yankees, so, you know, he's with another team on this card, but that's okay. I thought it looked great, and did not hesitate to pick this one up. So yeah, that's we got 6 cards here today. Let's cut away real quick and capture them all. So here they are, all grouped together. Pretty cool cards to show off today. I hope you enjoyed looking at them, and I appreciate, as always, you taking the time out of your busy schedules to check them out. And, oh, also something new. I posted a trivia question today. My first crack at it. I love baseball trivia, so I submitted a question. But I don't know how anyone would find it unless I told them to go to my community tab on my homepage. Hopefully it came out right. If anyone knows how it can be easily seen by the YouTube community, let me know. I see that Jason over at Basement Card Collector, he posts these trivia questions as well, so maybe he can help me out. But anyway, there's a quiz there if anyone would like to take a shot at it. I'd love to do more of them. If I can get that participation from you all, it'd be awesome. But, you know, if no one can see it, why bother? We'll see how it goes. So any help, you know, is appreciated. But that's it for today. Support the channel. It's always appreciated. You know, more than you guys can know. Everyone likes to have that support. People watching their channel, so I'm no different than anyone else. So hope you're having a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Be safe.